Hello everyone. Good day to you wherever you're watching. This is just to review our November performance for our four strategies as we projected from the beginning of the month. So let me share my screen so that you'll be able to. Yep. So the first strategy we're going to talk about will be the scrapping report. So as you can see, these are data for the whole of the month for each of the products. Okay. So you can see the data for the whole of the month for the products. And at the extreme here, we have the decisions, both the starting decisions and the ending decisions. So you can see these are positions at the beginning of the month. That was probably like the first week of the month. So we have our low as 94.2. We have our high as 10.4. And then, like we said, the normal position, the normal condition is that one of these two sides must change at the end of the month, or both sides may change. So if both sides change, then one side must change first before the other. But at most or at worst, one of the sides must change. So when you use that to compare, this is the ending position at the end of the period, as you can see here. So let's use this. So you can see here 94 LL remains the same. LL for AUD USD2 remains the same. II for crude oil remains the same. Low for DAX remains the same. So like this, you can see that both sides change. The low change from 1.645 to 1.644 and the high from 1.683 to 1.685. But like I said, one of the sides must change first. So our ability to identify the first side that changes will help us to be able to plan ahead. For the next product, Euro GBP, we had 0.876, the high change to 877, and the low from 0.866 to 0.861. So as well, like I said, ability to identify the first side will help us to maximize the opportunity from the other side. For Euro JPY, the low remains the same. For Euro USD, the low remains the same. For FTSE, the low remains the same. So that's the way the report goes continually to the end. So you see the colored sides are the colored side at this position are the areas that did not change from our first projection. So which means the other side. So if it's the II that is colored, then that means the market is a sell. If it's the low, that means the market is a buy for the period. So that is what this information has been able to provide for us. And also at the extreme point here, you can see here we have the start position. So this is the start condition that we had initially, and this is the current condition as at the ending. So from the information that we see, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see that 10 of the products gave us the same result right from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. So if you have taken those actions as quickly as that time, then those 10 products will have given us massive profit for their increase in the course of the month to the end of the month. So that is how this this template works. So it helps us to project in advance ahead of the market from the beginning of the month, and then we are able to plan it continually to the rest of the month. And if you also look at the weekly updates that we have here, you can see that the weekly updates, as at this point, it tells us the period that the prices are changing. So you can see the lows remains the same since week 1. So which means right from week 1 to week 4, week 5, our high, the market has been a buy until it got to 98.6 in week 4. Can you see that? So at least you always see a position between week 1, W1 and W3 in one side of whether the high or the low, and then the other side may have also a period that is higher than the first side, or one of them or both of them remain the same. But either way, you must always find one first before the other. So that's the condition of this. So ability to identify the first will also help us to identify the direction of the market and follow the move of the market. And also here, there is also a condition that I've also inputted in this position. So what this does is that it helps us to identify the move of the market. So we have the II, the buy at the beginning, and we have at the ending. So either way, both of them must make a move, okay? So for example, let me show you what I mean by that most of them must make a move. Good. So you can see here, so in this now, what this means is that the market is going up. So the direction of both lines or either line will tell us what action is happening in the market, okay? So this means the market is going up. You see, this means the market is going up. You see, this means the market is coming down. You see, this means the market is going up. You see, this means the market is coming down. This means the market is coming down. This means the market is going up. This means the market is going up. This means the market is coming down. This means the market is going up. Same thing, the market is going up. You see here, this one has both moves, but we have more of the market going up than coming down. Same thing with this, both sides, the market went to both sides. This, the market is going up. This will be both sides as well. So you can see. So it gives us a better idea of the move of the market, okay? And when the market is changing. So that will help us to identify what action to take, whether to buy or to sell. Okay, so that's all that this does for us. So it helps us, like we said, the idea is to be able to predict the performance of the market, and that once we get the correct direction, then we are able to take the correct decision. Okay, so that's the plan, and that is what we want to achieve with all these our reports and our templates. Okay, so that's all about the scrapping report. So let's go back to the Bofad strategy report for the month of November. So this is the Bofad strategy report. So as you can see here, let's look at the final decisions and the updates for the course of the month. So you can see these are our final decisions. So AUDJPY is a buy, AUDS is a buy, Euro AUD is buy and sell, Euro GBP is buy and sell. So for those that are buy and sell, like I told you earlier, one side must come first before the other. So ability to identify the first side will help us to recover more profits, even if we have any loss from the other side. So what it means is that the market, for example, look at this one, Euro AUD that has buy and sell. Look at the average two price is 1.6635. Now let's go and look at the average one price, Euro AUD. Good. So here you have Euro AUD. You can see here the average one price. Let me show you the top. So the average one price for Euro AUD is 1.671. So let's see the move at the end. Did the new price fall down or it went up? So our first average one is 1.671, and now we are on 1.6635. So the market came down. So what this means is that the final move of the market is a sell. Okay, so the market may first go to buy and then it reverts back to sell. So quickly, this market makes more profit from the sell position than the buy. Let's look at the Euro GBP as well. Our first position for Euro GBP is 0.8705. And let's see the final report, 0.869. So this as well shows that the market came down. So you can see it means that the market went high first before coming down low. And so that means for that market, the sell will give us more profit. Okay. Let's look at Euro JPY. So for Euro JPY, you can see here we have 158.8 at the beginning. Let's see our ending position. You can see our ending position is 161. So which means the market went up. So what this means is that the market first went to a sell, but it is the buy that is going to give us profit. That's just it. So that is what the projections and the predictions that this template will be able to give us. So we are able to use it to update the reports and then to be able to project and predict the direction of the market effectively. So the ability to predict the market effectively will help us to know the price to enter the market and also the price to exit or to make profit. Look at gold, for example, as well. We have buy and sell. So we have the ending control at 1992. So let's look at our first control for gold. You can see our first control is 1973.5. So which means the market finally went to a buy. Okay. So if we have bought upwards, we would have been able to recover the losses as much as 2052. So that's what that means. Okay. So this is a buy market. So that is all that this Bofad strategy is able to help us to project. It gives us information that helps us to identify the direction of the market as quickly as possible, and then we are able to monitor the prices to watch out for, and then we take the actions as quickly from that as well. So next one is the Bofad monthly report. The Bofad monthly report. So that also we have our projections at the beginning of the month. So you can see the review of November. So at the beginning of the month, we don't know where the direction is going, but we already have our prices set up. Okay. So those areas that you see the yellows shows the final movement of the market for the whole month. So what we expect from this condition is that the market must at least move to one side, but sometimes the market may also move to both sides. So, but either way, it must move more to one side than the other side. So once it identifies, so either line 4 or line 7 must activate, either line 4 or line 7, or sorry, row 9 or line 4 and row 12 or line 7, one of them must activate for the whole month. The market doesn't usually stay in between, okay? So one must activate first, and then it may decide to reverse back either way, or may just go for one direction. So this is more like just, a concept of like a football game where you go to score and you also come to defend. So when the market is going up, we attack to make profit, and when the market is coming backwards, we reverse to be able to defend. So either way, whether you are at this side or this side, it depends on which position you are. If you are at the top side, then this will be your attack and this side will be your defense. If you're on the lower side, the top will be your attack and the low will be your defense. So all you are trying to do is just identify the move of the market and know what action to take as quickly as possible so that you can be able to get the best result for the market, the best opportunity in the market by the end of the month. And finally, the last report is what we call the 4-way strategy plan. the 4-week strategy plan. So for the 4-week strategy plan, it gives us the final decision of the market to help us to know what the direction the market has gone. And also for this one, like we said, beginning of the month, we have the first starting decision here, and then this is the final decision at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, we will now compare to see which of the prices remains the same, which of the decisions remain the same. So let's compare now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you can see at the end of the month, 18 of our decisions remains the same. So if we have taken this decision right from the beginning of the month, we would have made profit all the way down to the end of the month. That is what this is telling us all about. So our ability to be able to use this information to identify the direction of the market as quickly as possible and use it to take action in the course of the month is very, very essential because it will really help us and give us the best profits that we want as desired in the course of every month. So this is the 4 strategies that I'll be focusing on majorly in the year 2024, and we want to make best use of it as much as possible. So all we want to use this is to help us to identify the movement of the market as quickly as possible. And once we get the movement of the market as quickly as possible, then we'll be able to take the correct action, whether to buy or to sell, and then make profits for the whole of the month. So that is what this this concept is all about. Okay, so thank you very much. I really appreciate your time spending with me to run through these ideas, through these strategies, through this logic in forex trading. So we are looking forward to the year 2024, and hopefully by God's grace we'll be able to use all that we've learned in 2023 to make the best and get the best out of the market in 2024. If you're interested in being part of this great revolution, you can join me. Contact me at fadinvest@yahoo.ie, or you can also leave a comment down in the YouTube channel, fadinvest@yahoo.ie, FADINVEST@yahoo.ie. And also in 2024, we are likely to be coming up with also another new YouTube page that I'll be using to be able to identify people that really have the passion for trading and may want to learn more, so that once they are able to pass the challenge, internal challenge, don't worry, you are not going to pay for it. So this is going to be more like a free, they will now be chance or opportunity to manage people's fund, people's money, and earn something, a commission for themselves. So if you feel this is something that you may be interested in, you can reach out to me and we'll be able to discuss further and also be able to go through the training effectively. Thank you very much. I remain yours and only, Oluwaseyi Fadare. Have a great time ahead. Cheers. Bye.